I want to be really clear. It's a crisis in Ontario right now. Library, music, gym, all of those things need to be postponed or canceled so that the homeroom classes can be covered.
According to a survey done last year by Organization People for Education, 24% of Ontario elementary schools and 35% of secondary schools were short on teachers on a daily basis. It's not just in Ontario. At the start of last school year, the province of Quebec was short more than 8,000 teachers. Most of those spots filled by not yet certified teachers, in some cases, even parents watching a class. Catherine Korakakis, a Montreal mom, had to pay for tutors out of pocket.
They spent a chunk of the year with teachers that were not qualified to teach the subject. It wasn't a math teacher who was teaching math. It wasn't a French teacher who was teaching French. So what happens then is that you have learning losses, right?
So why is this happening? Well, experts say it's not so much attracting new teachers into the profession that's the problem. It's keeping the ones who are working now, and they're leaving in droves because of burnout. In New Brunswick, Jadine Christ left teaching after a single year, a year she calls the most stressful of her life.
We had students figuring out loopholes so that they could look at pornography on their in-class iPads. We had a few students who threatened my life, one of which needed to have their locker searched for weapons.
She's not alone. Canadian Teachers Federation conducted a survey of its 365,000 members. Close to 5,000 teachers, principals, and teaching assistants responded. 55% reported experiencing violence or aggression in the past year. 77% said student needs have become significantly more complex compared to 5 years ago.
Overwhelmingly, it's the working conditions. There is not so much a shortage of teachers. If you look for them, there's a lot of certified individuals in most of our provinces and territories. But the working conditions mean that people are leaving.
We're looking for new funding and more funding so that we can support these diverse needs that kids have.
The province is adding 2,600 new spots for teacher candidates at universities and, according to a document obtained by the Canadian Press, is contemplating shortening teacher college from 2 years to 1. All in an effort to flood the system with new teachers in the next 2 years.
If we were to move from a 2-year to a 1-year program, we would have to end a lot of the additional instruction that prepares teachers for the new challenges in terms of mental health, in terms of technology, artificial intelligence, students whose first language is not English or French.